Hello again, this is Kingston Town Administrator Keith Hickey with your This Week in Kingston Upstate for the week of March 11th. I want to thank everybody for watching again. We've heard some really good feedback on the show, so hopefully the information we're providing to everybody is timely and informative. And if anybody has any comments or questions they'd like to submit to the show so we can try to address those, please feel free to do that. With me today is Library Director Mike Slawson. Mike has been over at the Kingston Library now for a while. He's got some great news to talk about with regards to the reopening of the library for periods of time during the day and some of the new exciting things that are happening at the library since you last may have visited. So with that, I want to welcome Mike to the show.
Thank you, Keith. I appreciate it. And I'm really excited to announce to anyone who doesn't know yet that the library is beginning to open up once again to the public. And right now we're open Monday 4 to 7 and Tuesdays through Fridays 1 to 4. Those are the hours the building is open. We have 15 people allowed in the building at a time, and everyone should plan to stay for about a half hour. We have several computers that are available for public use. All areas of the library are open for browsing, and we also have our copy and fax machine available for public use as well. Things are going really great so far. We've been working on this limited opening now for 2 weeks, and we're looking to hopefully expand our hours in the coming weeks. So I would encourage everyone to look out for that. Our curbside hours are still the same, so people can pick up their items curbside Mondays 1 to 7 and Tuesdays through Friday 11 to 4. For those of you who haven't been by the building in the last 2 weeks, I think you're really going to love some of the changes that we've made here. The building has never looked better. We have new front doors. We got new paint throughout the building. Out in our beautiful courtyard, we got some new furniture, new lighting, so a new mulch layer laid down. So it's become an even better place to read and relax outside once the weather gets warm again. We've moved some of our collections around, but I think the biggest change, and I think what people will be really excited to see, is our new children's room. So through a federal grant, and also with funding from the Library Foundation and the Friends and also the trustees, we've been able to completely redo our children's room. We have new furniture, new carpet, new paint. We're in the process of putting up some new signs and wall decorations. We have an awesome new playroom with a specific focus on imaginative and unstructured play for kids. That isn't open yet. Once we fully open the building, we'll open that up. But it's something to look forward to. The children's room really looks great. I can't wait to show everybody. So I encourage everyone to come in and check it out. But I think that the most exciting thing for us here at the library is that on this coming Monday, the 15th, we have our new head of youth services, Samantha Small. She'll be starting on Monday, and we're really excited for her. We think everyone's going to love her, and I encourage parents with young kids to stop by during our open hours and say hello, and also keep an eye out on our website for our some upcoming programs with Miss Sam. In some other news at the library, we're continuing to work on some of our special collections. So our seed library, which has been so popular the last few years, will hopefully be opened up in the next few weeks. Donations have started to come in, and we're getting it ready. And like I said, another couple weeks, I think it'll be up and going. So keep an eye out on that. Another really great thing that we have here that I don't think a lot of people know about yet is our Library of Things. So this is a collection that we've developed over the last few years, and it's exactly like what it sounds. It's a library of things. So if you wanted to check out a metal detector, if you wanted to check out some lawn party games or some puzzles or board games or a ukulele, all sorts of stuff. And we're expanding it. We had a generous donation from the Kingston Recycling Committee. So we're going to be expanding that collection soon. And to add on to that, if there's anything that the public would like to see in that collection, they can get in touch with us through our website. And if they want to see on our website where the Library of Things is, they just scroll down right to here, click on Library of Things, and they can look through all of our items that are available. And like I said, it will be expanding as well in the coming weeks. We have some awesome programs coming up as well. Our virtual author talks start on March 18th. We've got several virtual art classes lined up for kids and teens. And we have a really interesting program coming up on March 22nd, which is a virtual laughter yoga program. So I would encourage people to break out of your comfort zone, give it a try, and I think you might like it. We also have starting April 1st, we have a series of mad science programs for preschoolers. And if you're driving by the library, or if you're driving by the Summer Street side of the library in the next few days, you might notice that we're putting up a tent on the front lawn. And we had that tent in the parking lot last year. We're moving it out onto the lawn this year, and we're going to be running all sorts of programs out there. So I would encourage people to check it out and check on our website for upcoming programs. And then finally, a really great program coming up on April 7th. Some of you may know Ted Reinstein, who was a host for Chronicle for a number of years. He's going to be giving a virtual talk here at the library called The New Normal New England Road Trip, No Mask or Gas Required. And like I said, that'll be on April 7th. That should be a pretty popular event, so I would encourage people to sign up as early as possible for that one. So check out our website, stop by the library, say hi, and we're really excited to have everyone back.
Thanks, Mike. I really appreciate it. Maybe you could just spend a couple of minutes and just explain some of the rules that are in place if somebody wants to come into the library and spend a little time checking out a book or whatnot. What are some of the requirements or restrictions they may have right now?
Sure. So we tried to make it as simple as possible, and we also tried to make it as accessible as possible. So what happens is right now we're allowing a max number of 15 people into the building at once. And when you come to the library, right out front, there'll be a table set up with some hand sanitizer, a couple signs, and a box with some passes in it. And there's 15 passes in there. You can take a pass, come in, stay for a half hour. You can browse, you can use a computer, and then when you leave, you place your pass back in the bin for someone else to take. And so far, it's been really great. People, masks are required for everyone entering the building, and like I said, it's been really great so far. Everyone's following the rules. Everyone's happy that the building is open, and I think we'll look into expanding hours in the upcoming weeks.
And just to address everybody's concern, if anybody has any, with regards to what type of cleaning the building's going through on a daily basis after it's been open, can you maybe just take a couple of minutes and explain that?
Sure. So we have our building gets cleaned every morning. We have our custodian. He comes in. He does a great job. He cleans all the hard surfaces. He cleans all the door handles. We spray down the passes. We spray down. We have washable keyboards. So for the computers, we wash down those keyboards. Staff at the library and the facility staff for the town have been very, very diligent in making sure everything is cleaned on a daily basis, and even more so because we have our staff cleaning after patrons are in the building.
Awesome. So thanks very much, Mike. I really appreciate everything you're doing over there, and I'm glad you're open again. And I hope people can take a few minutes and stop in, check out the library and all the new exciting things that are going on over there. Things are really happening. So thanks, Mike. Have a great day.
Thank you, Keith.
So obviously lots going on at the library. Just to maybe touch on a couple of other buildings that we hope to open in the near future. The senior center, we're hoping to start opening that back up in the near future as our COVID cases continue to decline, and also some of the recreation services that we've provided that have been put on hold. So things are certainly trending in the right direction, and that's exciting, and we're hoping that things get better as far as that goes. And to that point, I got a call earlier this week from the town manager over in Marshfield to let us know that the Marshfield Fairgrounds vaccination location had reserved 100 spots for Thursday and Friday for teachers in Kingston to go over and get their first vaccination shot. So the school administration has set those appointments up, and at least 100 school teachers in Kingston will be have been vaccinated by the time people see this, which is great news. And we're excited about that. Also, just to make people aware, if anybody has any real estate tax exemption forms that they need to submit for a tax exemption, those are due to the town office building no later than 4:30 on April 1st. So please try to get that to the assessing office either in person or by mail to make sure that whatever tax exemption you're eligible for, you are able to take advantage of that. Beyond that, again, we're continuing to move through the budget process. The Board of Selectmen will again on the 16th of March be having a town Board of Selectmen meeting. There'll be some discussions again on Winthrop Street and how to address that 46-acre piece of property and whether or not to exercise the town's right to acquire or not. So that's obviously been a very hot topic over the last month or so that will continue to be discussed and potentially addressed at least for the time being on Tuesday evening. We are working on a location for our town meeting. That town meeting date will be on Saturday, May 22nd. We have a location in the intermediate school where we've normally had it. And there's also potentially a spot in the Kingston Collection Mall. So looking forward to having things open back up again and having some sense of normalcy go on. So with that, I want to thank everybody for watching this week. I appreciate it. And I want to thank our library director, Mike Slawson, for coming on and giving a great update on what's happening to the library. Until next week, this is Keith Hickey, Town Administrator, hoping you have a fantastic week.